Hi everyone, Jack from Mosko Moto here, and today we're going to review and discuss the Reckless 40 liter V3.0. This is the third iteration of the Reckless 40 system, and today we'll review the system as a whole and then highlight all the new features found on the 3.0. The Reckless 40 is a rackless luggage system. It's the little brother to the Mosko Moto Reckless 80 system, and it's been designed to easily mount to just about any sort of dual sport or adventure motorcycle you can find. We've designed the Reckless 40 to be used on day rides on a larger adventure bike and then used as an overnight luggage system on smaller bikes. For the more minimalist camper, the Reckless 40 is a great system to convert your trail bike into a mini adventure bike and then use it to access hard to reach backcountry locations. The Reckless 40 is 100% waterproof. 3 separate and removable dry bags, 1, 2, and 3, slide and strap into the outer harness, which stays connected to the bike. The 40 liters of storage capacity that make up the Reckless 40 is comprised of 1 8-liter tail bag that we call the Stinger 8, then 2 14-liter dry bags, 1 on each side, and then 2 2-liter auxiliary pockets that are sewn onto the outside of each leg holster. The V3.0 adds a number of important upgrades. The first of which is found here on the centerpiece of the mounting harness. The width of the harness is now adjustable. So there's a narrower setting for smaller enduro and trail bikes and a wider setting intended for larger dual sport and adventure bikes. This system that compresses and secures the center dry bag to the harness is called the Beavertail. And you might be familiar with this design from some of our other luggage products. For the V3.0 version of the Reckless 40, there are 3 new updates. The first update is that the Beavertail is completely removable if you find yourself not wanting or needing to use it. The second update is that the Beavertail can be removed but then reattached to run 90 degrees from its original orientation. And the third upgrade is this cool expansion feature. Velcros out, expanding the size of the Beavertail to allow you to run a bigger tail bag, such as the Stinger 22. The default center bag for the Reckless 40 is our Stinger 8. There are these sewn-on ladder locks and hidden straps that deploy from this Velcro pocket in the bottom. And this design enables you to run the Stinger 8 as a standalone tail or fender bag when you're not in need of using the entire Reckless 40 system. There are also these hidden mesh backpack straps living inside the Stinger 8. Easily converts this from a tail bag on your bike to a pack for your back, for running into town to run errands or hiking down to a campsite away from your bike. To expand the capacity of your Reckless 40, you can substitute the Stinger 8 tail bag for a larger tail bag like the Stinger 22. And this is where the expansion panel on the Beavertail we mentioned earlier comes into play. If I was going to run this, I would disconnect the Beavertail, rotate it 90 degrees, reattach it, and secure the Stinger 22 parallel with the bike like this. The Reckless 40 has these sewn-on auxiliary pockets. This is a 2-liter pocket. It's perfect for carrying extra fuel bottles, bottles of water, or tools, spare tubes, whatever you need to carry in there, 1 on each side. The top side of the Beavertail, as well as the top side of the leg holsters, are equipped with these Hypalon MOLLE panels for adding MOLLE accessories like additional storage pouches or a first aid kit. One more thing I should mention before we sign off is going back to the Beavertail. The Beavertail is a great, quick, and easy stash spot for things like your motorcycle jacket when temperatures heat up, wet and dirty things like a wet tent fly or some campsite garbage. You can expand the Beavertail, stash things underneath, recompress it down for quick storage. And I think with that being said, we'll call that a wrap. I'll link the product page in the description down below so you can check that out for more details and review everything we've discussed in this video. Hit us up with any comments, questions, or ideas in the comments down below, and we'll see you out there. Hear me. Whoa.